bow in.
Yes, sir.
Bow to head instructor.
Bow to beginner level students. And everybody at home. All right, let's begin our warm up.
Yes, sir.
75 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
Muffled. All right, begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Push-up position.
Yes, sir.
First set of 10 push-ups.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Yes, sir.
This week is testing week.
Sir.
Yes, sir. It's been a long time since we've been able to say that.
Yeah. Is it February? Is that our last?
I think it was when did you get your green? Was it February? Or maybe it was early
Yeah.
March?
It was February. 'Cause I
No, we
remember-
canceled March 1.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I think it was February because I remember it was like 3 days after the Super Bowl.
Oh, wow.
So then it was early February.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been 6 months?
Almost.
Jeez. That's a long time.
Yeah, it will be 6 months.
That's a long time.
We've missed, what, 2 graduations then?
2 or 3, I think it's 3.
Maybe? That's a lot. I mean, we were shut down for
Right.
like one of them. and then-
Yeah, I think really only like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we were like online only for one testing, and then
Right. Yeah, that one doesn't count.
and then we missed the last one. It was in July, early July. All right, second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Oh,
You can do extra credit. Oh goodness, one of the bad things about putting on weight is that doing the push-ups, my muscles are getting a little too big for my clothes. My shoulders have started to like compensate.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, I got a number of shirts where it's like, I don't have the mobility because I feel like it's tight.
Turn to muscle shirts.
Yeah. I wish I had some definition to show off. It wasn't just cold. I'm one of those weird people where it's like, when I do workouts, like I can get good shoulder definition, but then I don't have absolutely no biceps. It looks weird. Kind of like those guys that can put on like the big beefy like squats and they've got no calves.
Yeah, that's actually really common.
All right, last set.
Sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. On your back for bicycle run.
sir.
All right. First to the 25.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. Rest. Sir. Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. Rest.
Sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir.
Begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. Sit up.
Yes, sir.
Feet straight up. Front.
Sir.
Reach up. Good forward. Touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir.
2, sir.
3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Bend one leg in.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Reach up. Bend forward. Touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Switch legs.
Yes, sir.
Faster.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward. Touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Cool bottoms are feet together.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna get to that point where I remember when you started.
Yes,
You were
sir.
over here. There's there gets to be a point where it's just like you want to go further, you just can't. It's sometimes what we'll do is we'll get on that bench and push down, but you can only go so far. In reality, your hips are your joints only have so much mobility.
Right.
I don't know. That's necessarily a case of you want them to go all the way down, but it gives you a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
Right.
And then,
I definitely see cases where it's like, I know there's super flexible people, then it's like, there's only so far. It's
still a limit.
still a limit. Otherwise you're gonna be pulling joints out of sockets.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, once it's on the ground, that's pretty much it. The floor is in the way.
Yes, sir.
All right. Back straight, head held high. We're going to bend forward, touch your nose to your toes. And if you're at that point, I'm going to do this with you, Mr. Nelson, is if you're at that point where your nose is actually touching, then you want to kind of start to switch to having your chest touch your feet.
Yes, sir.
Usually that's the goal for a lot of people, to get that nose down. But then once you're at that point, it's like now you're kind of limiting yourself. If that's the only thing you're doing, then you want to kind of go that extra distance, is getting that chest to touch.
Yes, sir.
All right, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. Sit.
Yes, sir.
What part?
Sir.
There's always, it seems like there's always another goal. There's always a new one.
Yes, sir. It's a moving target.
Moving target. And for a lot of us, it's like, we have a lot of students that will never ever get their nose to their feet. So it's a good goal to have, a new goal, I guess. All right. 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. Reach to one side.
Sir.
Reach the other side.
Yes, sir.
Reach to both sides.
Sir.
Widen your stretch you can. As your head to the floor as low as it'll go.
Sir.
1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. We're gonna lift up and turn towards the seating.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Well, there's another one you can do once you got your splits, and that is, once you have your face on the floor, the next objective is to get your hips on the floor. Yeah, it's called a pancake stretch. Yeah, that one's the hard one. All right, 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. Switch sides.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and there's another one on this one where it's like once you've got it all the way down, is to be able to do your middle splits and your other splits while you're still on the floor. 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. Back to center.
Sir.
Gonna push up 1, 2, 3. Walk back. Hands up. 1 sir, 2 sir, 3 sir, 4 sir, 5 sir, 6 sir, 7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. Feet spread out in front.
Sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1 sir, 2 sir,
3 sir,
4 sir, 5 sir,
6 sir,
7 sir, 8 sir, 9 sir, 10 sir, 11 sir, 12 sir, 13 sir, 14 sir, 15 sir, 16 sir, 17 sir, 18 sir, 19 sir, 20 sir. All right, we're going to go on to our backs.
Sir.
Sir.
And we're going to bridge up.
Sir.
Oh. And back down.
Sir.
Up your knees, we're going to rock backwards, forwards, and up.
Sir.
All right. Yeah, lift it up. Ah. Whew. Okay. We're at the end of the unit.
Sir.
Sir.
What do I want to do today? Let's review.
Sir.
I mean, we always start the class off with a review. We're gonna skip the first 3 strikes. We're gonna review that front hand back fist, the side kick, and then the back bridge. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Attention stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready stance. Okay? We're going with that front hand back fist. 1,
Hey!
2,
Hey!
3,
Hey!
4,
Hey!
5,
Hey!
6,
Hey!
7,
Hey!
Hey. 10. Hey. 10 more. 1. Hey. 2. Hey. 3. Hey. 4. Hey. 5. Hey. 6. Hey. 7. Hey. 8. Hey. 9. Hey. 10. Hey. Say us.
Us.
Together.
Yes, sir.
Whew. All right. Let's do a little bit of that. Let's get those hips opened up.
Yes, sir.
We're about to do our side kick. And we didn't do a lot of the front leg kicks. Kind of get warmed up into this. Front leg side kick.
Yes, sir.
Nice and stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready, stance. 1. Hey. 2. Hey. 3. Hey. 4. Hey. 5. Hey. 6. Hey. 7. Hey. 8. Hey. 9. Hey. And 10. Hey. Sit us.
Us.
Other side. 1. Hey. 2. Hey. 3. Hey. 4. Hey. 5. Hey. 6. Hey. 7. Hey. 8. Hey. 9. Hey. And 10. Hey. Sit us.
Us.
Good, feet together.
Yes, sir.
Whew. Okay. How do those feel?
Felt really good.
Feel good? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Once you get them, like I say, once you figure out how the side kick works, you'll start to feel it.
Yes, sir.
I think in the beginning, you'll do like 100 of them, and it won't be any good.
Yes, sir.
And it's a new movement. And then after a while, it's going to get to the point where it's like very few of them actually feel that.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. All right, back, Richie. Okay, stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Ready, stance. Back hand. Richie. 1. Hey. 2. Hey. 3. Hey. 4. Hey. 5. Hey. 6. Hey. 7. Hey. 8. Hey. 9. Hey. 10. Hey. And more. 1. Hey. 2. Hey. 3. Hey. 4. Hey. 5. Hey. 6. Hey. 7. Hey. 8. Hey. 9. Hey. 10. Hey. Say us.
Us.
Let's side. 1. Hey. 2. Hey. 3. Hey. 4. Hey. 5. Hey. 6. Hey. 7. Hey. 8. Hey. 9. Hey. 10. Hey. 10 more. 1. Hey. 2. Hey. 3. Hey. 4. Hey. 5. Hey. 6. Hey. 7. Hey. 8. Hey. 9. Hey. 10. Hey. Say us.
Us.
Be together.
Yes, sir.
Whew. Those feel a little harder than the side kick?
Yes, sir.
Weird.
They did. Those are so much harder without a target for me.
They are. They're very hard.
So much harder.
There's a lot of our moves where they really are intended to hit something, and so you're kind of falling into it. You're putting all your weight in the expectation that something's going to hold you up. So
Sure.
what winds up happening is that when you do that, now you have to have all the muscles on the other side to counteract, to keep you from falling over.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's kind of like that. If you try to do like the really hard, like follow through punch, you're gonna lose your balance.
Yes, sir.
So you kind of have to counteract that a little bit towards the end. It's kind of like if you ever swung like a sledgehammer. Like it's gonna hit something.
Right.
If you've ever tried to do the thing where it's like, oh, you gotta stop it, you can feel
Oh, yeah.
those counter muscles kind of pulling back on it. So it's a completely different view. Or if you're like your experience is like baseball, if you've
Yeah.
ever had to stop the bat.
Doesn't feel good when you miss.
No. Yeah, because you're wanting to go all the way through.
Right.
Expecting something to stop. You're expecting right there. If you keep going, it's like you can kind of feel those the joints kind of pulling a little bit. So it's so if you're trying to keep that from happening, like with the rich hand, keep from falling over, you're having to do those counter. It's a name for it when you're doing the
reciprocal.
reciprocal.
Well, there's reciprocal inhibition. That's kind of what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a flexion or something. I could be making words up. Technically, all words are made up.
True.
All right. Attention stance.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Raise stance. All right. Combinations.
Sir.
Front hand back fist. Front leg side kick. Back hand bridge hand.
Height.
Hi.
Last one say.
Hi.
1,
Hi.
2,
Hi.
3,
Hi.
4,
Hi.
5.
Hi.
Back us.
Us.
Front hand back fist. Front leg side kick. Back hand bridge hand.
Hi.
Height.
1,
Hi.
2,
Hi.
3,
Hi.
4,
Hi.
and 5.
Hi.
Say us.
Us.
Feet together.
Sir.
Whew. Get your breath. Front leg round kick.
Sir.
Sir.
Attention stance.
Yes,
Sir.
Stand tall.
Yes,
Sir.
Ready stance. 1,
Hi.
2,
Hi.
3,
Hi.
4,
Hi.
5,
Hi.
6,
Hi.
7,
Hi.
8,
Hi.
9,
Hi.
and 10.
Hi.
Say us.
Us.
Other side. 1,
Hi.
2,
Hi.
3,
Hi.
4,
Hi.
5,
Hi.
6,
Hi.
7,
Hi.
8,
Hi.
9,
Hi.
and 10.
Hi.
Say us.
Us.
Feet together.
Sir.
Whew. Hands on your head if you want. Somehow that one's a little harder than the side kick.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes we teach it in class. The round kick winds up being the harder kick for a lot of people. Some people it's the easiest kick.
Yeah, I guess probably played a lot of soccer.
Yeah.
Might be easier.
It really depends. Just because some students can't get that leg up very high with that round kick, so they can get it at least medium high for the side kick. Because really for the side kick, this is your target, so you don't really have to get the side kick up very high. Whereas the round kick, your target's usually a lot higher.
Sir. Couldn't you do a round kick to a leg though?
You can definitely do a round kick to a leg. The question was, can you do a round kick to a leg? When we were at tournament last time, some of the big heavier guys, that's what they were doing. They were just trying to wear each other out by kicking each other leg with their round kicks. They're not worth any points, but the objective is really just to kind of wear out your opponent. Whew, all right. Okay, so we learned something new last time. So we did our bamboo steps. We did our offensive, defensive. Now we're gonna do our left and right. So when we spar, I think I wanted this last time, is that we learned how in our 6-count spar to go backwards. And we learned how to do that bamboo step for our 6-count. Okay, so it's, you come forward, you punch, come forward, you punch, come forward, punch. And then we retreat and block, retreat and block. In actual sparring, you're not going to have a lot of room. You're not going to be like in a room like this where you have an infinite amount of room to back up. A lot of times you're going to be in an area where it's a little bit more square. So if you're in like a living room or bar or restaurant or anything like that, not a lot of room to move. or a back alleyway. Usually like back alleyway, you get a long ways to back up. There may not be a lot of room, and so when we actually spar, we go side to side, especially if it's in a ring, you're doing ring fighting. It's a giant circle, or it's a giant square. You don't have a lot of room to back up. So we move from side to side. And so last time I kind of went over it a little bit, but we didn't practice it very much.
Sir.
So we're gonna start with that right foot forward.
Sir.
And like I said, if we're going to the right, we're gonna start with that left foot, because we wanna turn our groin away from our thread. Okay? We're gonna start at that groin. With that left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. And we're going to our left. Start with that right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Good. All right. So when we do, right now we're just gonna practice this in a straight line. If you have enough room, we're probably gonna go like 2 or 3 in one direction, 2 and 3 in the other. But this is the move we would do. You would be on the balls of your feet, and you would, if you had a target, you would basically just be circling your target. Yeah, just like that. So you can practice it. Just kind of go pick a spot in the room, and you're gonna go around that spot. So if this white square was my target, this was the individual that I'm sparring against, I'd make sure that every time I'm moving around
Sir.
this one square. Okay. Because what I want to do is I want to make it so that the individual in the middle has to keep turning. They can't do their combos. They can't come at me with their combos. If I'm moving to the side, it makes the combos less effective. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But we're gonna go side to side. Yeah.
I never thought about that.
Yes.
That's a good point. That's a
So
really good point.
we're not just gonna learn about how to be more effective at fighting, we're also gonna be more effective at defense. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to actually do some offensive side to side. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna like what we did before with the offensive, defensive. We're gonna step one direction and punch, and then step in the other direction and punch. Okay. So when we go to the right, step that left foot, right foot, and we're gonna front hand front punch. If we go to the left, we start with that right foot, left foot, and then back hand front punch.
Yes, sir.
All right. So here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna say right or left. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. Then you go hey.
Hey.
We don't have to go hey. We don't have to. I'm gonna trust you. 2. Then we're gonna go left. 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 Right. 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 Left. 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 Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Whew, that wasn't easy, was it?
No, sir.
It's because you're learning something new. Your muscles aren't ready for it yet. But if you practice it at home quite a bit, it'll get a lot easier.
Sure.
It's also right now I'm trying to make you remember a punch or something. When you kind of get better at this, it's just gonna get easier. And then
Yes, sir.
it's if you get a lot of practice punching or kicking, then what's also gonna happen is when you do that step, you're gonna immediately think, there's a strike that I need to do after.
Yes, sir.
And it's gonna start to come natural. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Or it's gonna be I gotta move and block, move and block, move and block.
Yes, sir.
All right, line up, now out.
Sir.
We follow the 5 parts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility.
Bow to Head Instructor.
Bow to beginner level students and everybody at home. All right, basic training dismissed.